Good evening, everyone, and thank you for your time. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the negative effects of vaping on young people. As you may know, vaping has become increasingly popular amongst teens in recent years. In fact, according to the CDC, on October 6, 2022, since 2014, e-cigarettes have been the most used tobacco product among US youth. This is a serious problem, and it deserves our attention. Therefore, I'm here to persuade you that vaping should have stronger regulations, making it increasingly difficult for young people to both use and also abuse. I'll prove this with 3 points. First, the problem. Second, the cause. And third, the solution. The problem with vaping is that it is highly addictive and dangerous for young people. On October 6, 2023, Deirdre Lawrence-Kittner, the CDC's Director of Smoking and Health, said that our nation's youth continues to be enticed and hooked by an expanding variety of e-cigarette brands delivering flavored nicotine. This is a significant problem that affects millions and millions of young people. As noted by Britannica on March 28, 2023, preliminary research has suggested that individuals who regularly use e-cigarettes are at an increased risk of coronary heart disease, heart attack, and stroke. It is essential to understand that health is of utmost importance, and vaping poses a significant risk to the health of young people. There are 2 causes of the problem of vaping among young people, both health-related and attitudinal. In 2019, on August 31st, the New York Times wrote, "When vaped oils get into the lungs treat them as a foreign object and mount an immune response, resulting in inflammation and the buildup of liquids. This is called lipid pneumonia. This health problem makes vaping dangerous for young people." The attitudinal problem is that many people start vaping because of peer pressure and continue to vape because of stress and anxiety. On the 10th of November 2022, the CDC published what may start as an experimentation can become an addiction. The most common reason US middle school and high school students give for trying an e-cigarette is a friend used them. The most common reason youth give for continuing to use an e-cigarette is I'm feeling anxious, stressed, or depressed. In my own life, as a high school student, I've felt the pressures of people offering me this stress reliever, and luckily enough, I've had good friends who have kept me away from those type of things. However, it's clear that young people face an extreme amount of pressure and stress and peer pressure that just hasn't been there in the past. And so part of the solution is going to be mitigating that pressure that young people feel. Another part of the solution is implementing social and also individual solutions to address the problems of vaping amongst our young people. As individuals, we can take action by spreading awareness about the risks of vaping and supporting anti-vaping policies. On April 3rd, 2023, the California Department of Public Health wrote, "Attention retailers. On November 8th, 2022, California voters upheld the state law Senate Bill 793. This prohibited tobacco retailers from selling most flavored tobacco products. This is an example of individual solutions that has been effective and has prevented people from getting flavored nicotine. At the societal level, we need to support legislation or the legislative process that restricts sale of vaping products and promotes anti-vaping campaigns." The LA Times published on November 8th, 2022, California voters passed a ballot measure to uphold a 2020 law that banned the sale of flavored tobacco products, or at least most flavored tobacco products. This was a win for the anti-tobacco advocates. This was an expected win for them in their multi-year fight against the vaping industry. This is an example of a possible solution that we can use to help mitigate youth vaping. In conclusion, vaping is a serious problem, and it is currently affecting millions of people. I've argued that vaping should have stronger regulations, making it increasingly difficult for young people to both, again, use and abuse. Now is the time to act and take responsibility for the well-being of our youth. As a community, we must work together to protect our young people from the harmful effects of vaping. By implementing stronger regulations, we can reduce the number of young people who are enticed and hooked by flavored nicotine products. Just to review, I have presented 3 main points: the problem, the cause, and the solution. The problem is the significant increasing in youth vaping in recent years and the associated health risks. The cause is both health-related, such as the availability of flavored products and what they can do to your lungs, and also attitudinal, such as peer pressure and stress. The solution involves, as we spoke about, both individual action, such as not starting to vape. That's important, right? Too many people, like we've just talked about, offer an excuse that they be feeling peer pressured and want to start vaping. Don't do it. You are stronger than that. You must also support the loved ones in quitting. If you have a friend or family member who is quitting, support them. Don't be mad at them. Don't be upset. Support them. The solution also requires societal action, such as implementing stronger regulations. In closing, I urge each and every one of you to stand up against youth vaping. Let us work together to create a healthier, safer future for our young people. Thank you.